And that's our tour from our apartment to the van. So from here, we usually go down here. It's kind of peaceful, more quiet. Let's go. I love that sound. Here we go, on our way to the shop. Every van build I see, everyone has a shop. You know, not everyone, but everyone has a shop. And I'm completely jealous because I can't leave stuff out. Have no room. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, but you know, everybody's making their cuts. Got their sawhorses. I don't even have sawhorses, man. Jesus. Anyway, we've done it this far, so we can keep going until something else happens. Let's get to it. Yeah, no, a little dog poop area. Nice stream. Okay, it's kind of peaceful. It's better than your shop. It's probably not. Probably not. One thing that we did leave behind was a little bit of kill mat because we had to put some behind here. And then we need to put some Havelock wool back behind here as well. We're gonna pop all this off. Maybe not all of it, enough that we can just pull it down and shove some insulation back through there. Flathead screwdriver. I'm just gonna remove this piece here. And there's your Torx bit, 1, 2, and there should be one in here. And I believe there should be one, if you pry this out, should be one in there as well. I don't think we're gonna undo that one, but we're definitely gonna take this 1 and 2 out. We're gonna take it down, put some insulation in. I was able to see this piece right here. I was able to get some of that kill mat in there, and I was trying to roll it, and I was reaching way down in here, left-handed, and I dropped the roller, and it just goes do-do-do-do-do-do. My roller is sitting somewhere around here, and it's gonna be rattling all over the road eventually. God, dude, I don't know if I have to take the whole thing down, but it's not a project until something goes wrong. I prod this down just a little bit. Oh, you bastard. I'm just gonna leave it down in case it happens again. Here's our diagram, unfolded. These 2 lines here, this run here is for your flange, shelf flange if you want to make one, and that's what this little piece is for right here. I believe that's just a 1x2. We're gonna trim this out and set it down on our sawhorse in the shop and get to cutting. Okay, so we've moved the plywood back into the van where it's not windy and we can get a nice, perfect tape down of our template down to our plywood. We're gonna go ahead and tape it down, take it back outside, and somehow make our cuts. I don't know how we're gonna do it. We'll figure it out. So let me tape it down, take it back outside, and then we'll make our cut. All right, let's test fit this piece. We loosened up this bracket. I guess here goes nothing. Here we go. Tighten that down just a little bit. Ow! Already. Hit my head. Ow. One quick thing that I had to deal with was my screws were too long for the pocket drill. Craig bit, whatever you want to call it. Screws are 1 1/4. I think I needed 1/2 inch. So they did protrude through the wood a little bit. What that looks like is like that on the underside. And I don't want that, especially when we're wrapping in fabric, it's gonna puncture through. So I took my grinder and grinded down what's sticking out, and I think we should be okay. So I'm gonna continue to grind out what's left here. Hopefully get that down flat. It looks okay. That's perfect. Really pleased with that. So what we're gonna do now is we should take a puck light, just kind of figure out where I might want 2 of these, because we have plenty. I think right overhead, you know, dead center. I think right there would be good. And so I'll just run my, I've already hit my head like 3 times on this. We'll catch you guys back inside. I'm gonna take this in, talk more about the puck light. But otherwise, if you're doing this project, you can either paint this or wrap it in fabric like we're gonna do. It's gonna be some cool fabric. I don't know, hopefully it goes well. If not, all good. So we're outside on our balcony, our garage. We're gonna cut our holes with a circular saw for our puck lights. I'm gonna put 2 in this overhead shelf for our front cabin, right? And it'll be on its own switch, so we'll have lights in the cabin. So we're gonna have to drill.
Oh my god.
Look, this circular saw might be too small. I don't know yet.
Why don't you know the size?
What do you mean?
How do you know if it's the right size or not?
Because you cut small, and if you have to go bigger, you can go bigger.
Okay.
But if you cut too big,
you can't go smaller. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so loud.
Well, ow. Okay, the big reveal to Addie. You ready?
Too wild. Oh my, oh.
Alright, so our fabric is glued on. We rolled it. It's got some kinks. It's got some places in there where the fabric was too loose, and me being a beginner, I didn't know what I was doing. So anyway, I mean, that's the finished product. I think it looks pretty good for a first time. What do you think?
It looks great.
Yeah.
I do. I love it.
I think it looks neat. It's gonna break up the van and some of the color themes and stuff too, so I think it's pretty special. We're gonna do puck lights. I've gotta find some mounting screws, tiny screws for the puck lights, and we'll mount those. We gotta get more fabric to do the other side, and then it's an install. Stay tuned once again. I just ran to Lowe's and picked us up a couple of screws for our lights that we're using to screw in. I've got number 4, 3 1/4 inch screws. That's what we're gonna be using to screw in the puck lights. And I've already done that. Got 2 puck lights already screwed in. The 2 wires are wired in the back. So what I'm gonna do is outline the edge of the shelf and then cut it out. Then we'll glue it on and should be done until we get some wiring ran. Maybe we can just go ahead and hang it up. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that yet, but we'll go ahead and trace it and then move on. Hello again, folks. Say hey, Ed.
Hello.
We are back to working on the overhead shelf. We're trying to wire this thing together. So far we've joined the furthest light with the butt connectors, and this is 14 gauge wire, marine grade. We're gonna do a tie-in here and then leave a few feet and cut it there. Then we're gonna add our wire protector and then put some fabric over that. So we'll probably just set up a time lapse and just let you guys kick back, relax, and just watch. Yeah. Sign them out.
Butt connectors.
We are officially done with the overhead shelf. The lighting is in, everything works fine, so all that's left to do is install. But it looks smooth. I didn't do a great job on the upholstery. Never done anything with upholstery before, so all that's left to do now is install it. So we'll probably do that today, probably tomorrow, if not later this weekend. So hang with me. We're almost there. This close, this close.
Woo! Be careful, it's slippy. It is slush.
Come on in.
Wow.
Yeah, we're nice and dry and warm in here.
You can't see anything.
You're in habit.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks cool,
Looks
man.
good, man.
It looks really
Looks
cool.
great.
I'm gonna hit my head on that so many times. Come sit down and just kind of take it in a little bit.
Take it in.
Yeah.
Looks great.
I'm glad we added the puck lights up in the front cab. This light doesn't work for some reason. I already checked the fuses and I don't know what's going on with it. I think it looks really good.
You need little fingies?
Not today. Now we have our packet of bolts and nuts and washers from Vancillary, which comes with your overhead shelf liner. God!
Babe.
Ow! I'm gonna have a nut, dude. Okay, let's do these two before I pass out. Thing is. All right, guys, and that wraps up Vancillary overhead shelf liner, and I am completely thrilled about how it turned out. This was probably one of the most fun projects I've done so far, just because we kind of use our creative mindset to enhance the shelf just a little bit more than what most people do. You can treat this project as like a same day, you know, easy in and out project, but we took our time, found the fabric that we wanted to use, also added some lights in there too. So if you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, drop them down below. I'll do my best to answer each and every one of them. Go ahead, subscribe. It's totally free, doesn't cost you a thing. You can find your way back to the channel really easy, and it helps us out too. See y'all. And so I'll just run my...
And
Yeah.